How many times have you been in an argument about your top 5 movies, bands, whatever?
Everyone has an opinion.
Everyone has a list.
On this show, we put 2 people head-to-head to debate their top 5 lists on whatever category they choose.
You get to watch the comedy and chaos as they battle it out.
In the end, you decide who wins.
This is
Defending Your List.
Hi everybody, we are back for another episode of Defending Your List. Today we have one of our moderators, and everybody seems to want to challenge you
Because I'm an opinionated douche, I believe I've been called.
Can't argue that. Brian will be taking on Bethany Vee.
Hello.
We are going to be debating the top 5
Hall pass women.
Yeah, no, I'm
Only?
gay as hell. Have a girlfriend. Been with her over a year.
I've been living with my girlfriend for a couple years now, so
Nice.
that's why, this is pretty apropos.
Who's going to be going first?
Ladies first.
Makes sense
First,
to me.
let me ask you,
Yeah.
what is your criteria?
A lot of these women for me have been in my thoughts for many, many years. I would want a romantic...
Tryst.
I don't need one, but if I, sure.
Number 5.
All right. My number 5 is Queen Latifah.
Yeah. All right. Starting out with a bang.
She's my cocoa goddess. First of all, I have a thing for thick, black, juicy women.
Oh.
She's
You and
funny.
me both.
Do you? She's just outspoken and funny. She's just like a big, juicy teddy bear. And I just love chocolate. I'd have her throw me around like a rag doll.
All right. Wow.
All right. There we go.
God, I wish a woman would say that to me.
I'm going to be honest. I would want to be dominated by all of these women.
Okay.
Number 4, I'm going to go with Natalie Portman.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes.
Unfortunately, the rest of these bitches are all white.
I fell in love with her in The Professional.
She was like 10.
So was I. So
Oh, fair. All right. Yeah.
she shows her dark side in Black Swan.
Oh, dude. Black Swan was a fucked up movie. I went to see it, obviously, to watch she and Mila Kunis.
Of course.
Not to sound like, like a man. Not to sound like I'm just thinking with my penis, rather.
You were thinking with your clitoris.
Yeah.
That's fine. Number 3.
Number 3.
Laura Prepon. I was way more into her than Mila Kunis in that
Interesting.
70s show. Laura Prepon's deep voice. My gosh. She became like this much bigger sex symbol because of Orange is the New Black. And I'm not real big into redheads. No offense. This one's a little interesting. Hayley Williams. Do you know who Hayley Williams is?
Hayley Williams.
No.
Hayley Williams is the lead singer of Paramore.
You do have a thing for redheads. What
No,
are you talking about?
Yeah, but these are like, she's a fake redhead. I don't
How
know
much of this
what
has
it
to do with the
is.
rocker chick, though? Does that play into it at all? Where
Oh,
you're just
yeah. It was a music video, I think. It was.
and like 20 minutes later, you're like 7 pages deep on Google Images, and you're like, I
Oh
don't know
my
what
God.
happened.
Oh my God, yeah.
Hands her off. And
Dude,
Yes.
seriously. You joke, but
I wasn't.
she's like a delicate little flower. God, I sound like a pedophile.
Picture you guys in all leather and you're just whipping her. Sing! Sing!
When I say dominate, I just mean pin me down for the
Yeah.
most part.
Yeah.
Sit on my face and call it a day.
Take charge.
So this next one, Charlize Theron. She's got this
Striking.
cuteness to her nose.
Yeah.
It's like this little ripple in her nostrils.
She can play everything when it comes to like.
I
cute,
love them
sexy.
ripples in the nostrils. Love it. I'd stick my tongue in those. I had a giant ass. Before I even saw the movie.
Before you started working out.
Before I even saw, there was a giant ass Eon Flux poster. I think they gave it to me for $10, and I put that shit on my wall. It was amazing.
Just massive.
Made out with it a few times.
Did you really?
You guys seen the movie Monster?
Yes. That's when he fell in love with her.
Yeah.
I was so blown away by her performance and the fact that she could make herself so fugly. I'm not saying she should win a Nobel Peace Prize for Christ's sake, but it just made it a lot hotter to me that she was able to do it.
That's an impressive 5.
I have a couple of issues on your list.
You're not a lesbian, Brian. So.
This is very true. My hall pass distinction is one shot only. Just something about them just being sexy. I took the kind of personality situation out of it. So, number 5, Deborah Ann Woll.
God damn it, I don't know who that is.
Deborah Ann Woll.
Pull her up. Oh, shit.
She's strikingly sexy, whether she's dolled up like to
Yeah.
look sexy or whether she's just not even going for the sexy look. She's just sexy.
Yeah. Enough about the girl nobody knows.
If you don't know her, you do now, and you're welcome. So that's number 5. Number
Yeah.
4, I go Margot Robbie as number 4.
Okay.
I was watching The Big Short. Her only role in that movie was to explain what was going on in the housing markets while in a bubble bath. Because she's just hot.
I wasn't a fan of those interludes in that movie.
Fair enough, but I mean,
she is hot.
Number 3, Mila Kunis.
Yes.
All right.
She almost made my top 5.
Prepon versus
Yeah.
Kunis at 3.
She's just gorgeous.
Right.
Yes.
Also does the voice of Meg on Family Guy.
That
Pretty
she does,
fucking
which is
cool.
pretty
Very
cool.
true.
Number 2, Katy Perry.
Wow. Nice. Yeah.
Katy Perry gets on my goddamn nerves a lot of the time, but she is
sexy.
beautiful
Yeah,
and sexy.
She
And her
is
voice.
I would stick my penis in her.
Me too. Stick my penis in her ear. She and Hayley Williams from Paramore. I
hit
just
another
hear sex
register.
when I hear their
Yeah.
voice.
The fact that Russell Brand gave up his world of like lunacy for her.
At least for what, a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
She's back. Isn't she back with,
she's with
John
Big,
Mayer?
Big Dick Jones, Orlando Bloom.
Oh, really?
Oh. Is
Yeah, that's a
he
thing.
called Big Dick Jones?
I just called him that. He is
Just because?
now. Hashtag Big Dick Jones.
Number 1 overall. I'm staying.
Of course he is. I know
am
exactly where he
Staying
is.
true. Olivia Wilde.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is married to
Very much
Jason
related.
Sudeikis.
that motherfucker. Can you believe that shit?
I know.
She's attractive.
What do you mean she's just attractive? That is bullshit.
That's
I'm just
Olivia
going to come
Wilde.
out and say it. She's too skinny for me.
Oh, hey, that's fine.
and Natalie isn't.
Yeah.
I changed my mind. I think is number 1 worthy material.
Yep.
P.S. Jason Sudeikis was in the movie Hall Pass.
Yeah, good point. I don't know the story of how they got together,
Union?
but I would just assume they might have been at the same party and they bumped into each other, and then he said, "Will you marry me?" Because like that's what you do when you meet Olivia Wilde. You lock her down. She's
Yes.
gorgeous, talented.
What I would do if
awesome.
I met Queen Latifah.
I don't think you're allowed to lock them down anymore.
Well, what I would do if I met Queen Latifah would say, my cocoa goddess, envelop me in your hot chocolate for all eternity.
And I'd
let
paraphrase the same sort of thing.
Let me float down your chocolate river of divinity. I don't know.
Wait, who? I thought you said you were anything.
I knew it was going to be
It
headed.
ruined it. Of his 5,
Okay.
which one are you like, no way, get it off the list, that's ridiculous?
If I had to choose one to say no, is Margot Robbie.
Really?
Yeah. She just looks
Too hot.
She is Australian?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
anybody would think she was attractive, but she's not distinct enough for me to be really like pulled by her. She doesn't do it for me.
There you go.
In the face.
I'd like to do her in the face.
Look, it's me and it's not you. Yeah. I would like to fuck your face. No, here to take off.
Paramore.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I get the rocker, but there's way hotter rockers out there, in my opinion.
Solid lists from both.
Mine's a little bit better.
Well,
You're the only host today, so what's your opinion?
I think trying to rational or to make it logically why this is that and this is that and the other probably isn't necessary.
shut up, Bethany.
If you had to pick one list over the other, which way are you
If
going?
I had to pick one list over the other, if I had gun to my head, I don't enjoy choosing Brian, but
He doesn't.
I'd have to go with Brian's list. We have your list. We have your list. If you would give your passion plea to the audience of why you feel your list is stronger.
My list is stronger simply for the fact that there's a little more diversity. We've got a nice,
One individual.
doesn't matter. We've got a nice hunk of delicious chocolate on the list. Okay, look, Charlize Theron, come on. Who wouldn't bone her? Hayley Williams from Paramore, she's adorable. You may not be into her, all right, but the other people, I mean, Natalie Portman, holy shit.
That's a great defense.
Yeah,
I like
it's a
that. You may not be into her, but the other people make up for that
Well,
mistake.
right?
On
Wouldn't
my
they?
list.
Come on, Natalie Portman, for all you lesbians out there that are hopefully watching.
There you go. Cater to the crowd.
Come on. Alex Voss, Laura Prepon, that sexy, deep voice. My God. And Natalie Portman, I mean, come on. She is just a class act vagina.
CAV.
Well, when it comes to my list, I don't really have anybody to apologize for. There's not a single one of them on that list that is, you know what, you may not like her, but the other 4 make up for it. Mila Kunis, we can all agree on. I introduced you all, if you didn't already know her, Deborah Ann Wall.
I'm not apologizing for Hayley Williams. In fact, I'm your welcoming. okay? Because I am sorry, but that is a little ginger, feisty, sexy, slightly gap-toothed, pipe singing.
Whore.
My ginger's hotter than Deborah Ann Walt. Just saying.
That wraps up another episode of
Have deeper
Defending Your
tastes.
List. Thank you to Tompkins Square. Don't forget to vote below.
Click
leave your
like,
comments,
click subscribe.
all that.
Who do you think wins, me or Bethany? Glad that if the two of us were single, we wouldn't be going after the same women.
Me
All
too.
right.